Hi everybody. This is um my video uh book report. I did Out of My Mind by Sharon Draper. This book is about Melody, a little 11-year-old girl who has cerebral palsy. So she is bound to a motorized wheelchair. She can't stand up without falling over. She can't move very well, and she can't speak. So she goes to school, but she's in special ed classes, and eventually she gets a talking device in the form of a AAC tablet, um, and then with that device, she's able to start attending regular classes sometimes. And when she starts attending regular classes, sometimes she hears about the academic decathlon team. And then said decathlon team, uh, she joins them. And it turns out she's actually incredibly good at memorizing facts. She's very good at trivia games and whatnot. But she couldn't speak before, so nobody knew this. And now they actually go to nationals when she's on the team because she's so good at it. But when they get to nationals, uh, the team leaves her behind. They they don't tell her about the. They give her false information about the flight, and they just don't tell her. And then the book ends with her confronting them, and they can't give her an answer as to why they would abandon her. There is a sequel to this book, but I didn't read it for this class. The sequel is pretty good. I've heard it's pretty good. Uh, Intersections. Uh, Melody has a disability and she's very young and she's not from the richest family. Her family has to work a lot to get any amount of money. So uh, it's a struggle to get her the AAC device, and she only has one wheelchair, and it's not doing great because they can't afford to fix it. Uh, so all these things are making her less available to get. She can't get resources to help her, and she can't communicate well without those resources. So that's the main source of strife in the book. I'm particularly vocal in disabled parts of social media, and I see this. I'm also in psychology, and there is a huge barrier to entry with getting diagnosed. Like, um, people from like marginalized communities, like specifically people of color, any sort of deviant behavior that they display as youth is really just brushed off as them being like gangsta or like angry and not like, but like if a white person started displaying those acts of aggression, they would get taken to a psychologist. It's pretty clear. Um, People with ability often think that disability can be solved, or worse, they think that accommodation is somehow cheating. It's not. It Accommodation is just how we would stop discrimination. Um, it doesn't even make them able to be with their peers. Discrimination still abounds, especially in the book, and people will want openly to keep the disabled unable in the book. It's a pretty sad book. I definitely recommend it though. Um, it's very it's very good. It's very well written. Uh, Thanks.